Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Updates, 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 updates. We have updates coming out of our ears. We want to share because we care.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum.
Updates,
Ba-dum,
updates,
ba-dum, ba-dum,
updates.
ba-dum,
Howdy, gang, and welcome to just a little update from me. I had planned to have the first episode of Let's Chat with me and Ozzy the Wonder Squirrel talking about what I decided on was the first 10 of the video nasties that were actually prosecuted. What it turns out is that I'm going to have to turn this into multiple episodes. One, and two, that's going to take me a lot more time than I realized than one day to get all this information put together. And also because I'm using my software to do the animation where I only have a certain amount of credits per month, I'm also going to have to wait to get it all finished until I have more credits with my subscription. And some people might say, well, boy, Dana, you're using all this software and it takes credits and it does this and that and the other. Well, guys, gals, I really have no alternative other than using the DZing software for the animation, and that is by subscription per month. I'm only given a certain amount of credits per month, and I've almost used all my credits up, and I haven't gotten past the first film that we were talking about. So it takes time, it takes credits, it takes time to animate each one of these segments. I had to wait 1 to 2 hours for the last one that I did. So I finally just had to save it as a Cyberlink like project file because that's what I'm using to, link it all together. And some of you may be thinking, well, why are you telling us this, Dana? We don't give a crap. Well, because I feel like I owed it to the people that come to my channel on a regular basis that notice that I had a promo that said, stop in to Deadites on Deck on November 30th to see the first episode of Let's Chat with Dana and Ozzy the Wonder Squirrel. Well, as many of you that frequent my site often, or my channel often, you will have noticed that that is not up there yet. So I thought a little explanation was in order. But that was not the only reason I wanted to come on here. I just wanted to remind everybody of the programming that we've got coming up, or I have coming up for the next week, in case you hadn't seen it. I still have the cinematic leftovers that I did last night, talking about what films do you watch between the end of the Thanksgiving holiday and before the start of the Christmas season, whenever that is for you guys and gals. I also have a Feast of Horror, a Deadites on Deck Thanksgiving special that dropped on the channel the Wednesday evening before Thanksgiving this year. The final Psycho Road Trip, the films of Pete Walker talking about the comeback and House of the Long Shadows, is on here. An Evil Dead Chick Slumber Party, a Nightmare on El Dorado Avenue Slumber Party, where we watch Nightmare on Elm Street and Nightmare on Elm Street 4. If you missed out on that, you can sync up these movies yourself and watch along, or listen along as I'm talking about the movies. So what we've got coming up for the next week, Monday night, hopefully starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, is the rescheduled Celluloid Trash, where I'm going to be talking about The Uninvited and The Urge to Kill. Tuesday will be another Evil Dead Chicks Top 10, and we're going to be talking about top 10 zombie films. Wednesday, I'm surprising you guys and gals with another insomnia cure, and we're going to talk about a couple of horror films from 1982 and 1983 that should cure your insomnia, should you have it. Thursday night, also hopefully starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be talking about Mary, Mary, Bloody Mary, and Strip Nude for Your Killer, and the kills in each one of these, because, yeah, you guessed it, that's what we talk about on They're All Messed Up. Friday will be another Evil Dead Chicks Slasher Fest. Now, folks, I have cut these down to just one movie instead of a double feature. If a double feature warrants being brought back in the future, I will certainly do so. But it has become apparent that usually people don't stay for the second movie. So I'm cutting it down to one. Now, I know the song says double feature, but sorry, guys and gals, I'm not going to change my song just because I'm changing this. It could be temporary. There could be people that want to come back and watch two movies, or there may be people that tell me they want to watch two movies, and in which case, I will be happy to oblige you. But I have to have some, input from you guys and gals that lets me know that that's the direction I need to go in. Because it looks like it's apparent now that, people aren't really interested in staying for 3 hours watching two movies. And I've got to get this up before I go to sleep for the night, but the movie that won out for the watch along on December the 6th, folks, is Black Christmas unanimously. It was 100% of the votes. And so Black Christmas from 1974, the Bob Clark Chiller Classic, the one with the tagline, if this one doesn't make your skin crawl, it's on too tight. And that, is adequate for that movie. So that will be starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, December the 6th. The Slasher Fest will also be starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday this week, and we will be watching Offerings. Okay? So if you want me to bring back a double feature on the Slasher Fest, please, you guys and gals, let me know. Okay? And, or I might put a voting thing up. Do people want a double feature, or do they want me to continue with just one movie? Okay. Is one movie enough for you guys and gals? Okay. You just got to let me know. So, that's basically all from me. I wanted to update everybody on the first episode of Let's Chat. It's going to be a little delayed, but it's forthcoming. Okay. I will try to let everybody know when that's almost finished. Okay. And it probably will be sometime after December 10th, because I'm thinking of upgrading my D-Zine to allow me to have more video creation credits. That way I won't be running out, halfway through something like this. Okay. So I want to thank those of you that watch this, because that means you care what's going on my channel and in my world. And I'm going back to a regular work week this week. So there might not be anything much more than the regular programming, if I can at least get that out. And hopefully I can. I've had some issues with sinuses lately, and it's been making me feel kind of yucky at some points in times. And there's some things going on at work that I won't get into detail on here, but that is taking a lot of energy and strength out of me, both mentally and physically right now. So hopefully I can stick to my programming schedule that I've already got set up. Hopefully I won't have to reschedule anything. And hopefully sooner rather than later, the first episode of Let's Chat with me and Ozzy the Wonder Squirrel will be forthcoming sooner rather than later. Hopefully I'll have another Midnight Confessions as well to drop on you guys at some point. I was thinking about doing one and having it drop tonight, but I don't think I'm going to make it, okay? Excuse me. See, I'm already yawning. But stay tuned to Deadites on Deck for all upcoming programming. I even I'm going to try to drop a commentary chaos with me and Steve with one of our old commentaries. So be on the lookout for that when I decide which one I want to do and, when I want to get it up there. But that is it for me for right now. Thank you guys and gals for checking out this update. And I will be talking to some of you very, very soon, hopefully tomorrow night during the live stream starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for Celluloid Trash, folks. And I'm out of here for now, but I'll see everybody next time.